showtime.
Good morning. Wake up, everyone, on this cool morning. I'll tell you more about the weather in just a moment, but think about cool. We have cooler temperatures on the way.
No, say it ain't true.
It is.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM and Roll Tide. Reggie back in the show this morning.
We're back.
Good to have you back in here. We've gone a couple months from us.
It's not been that long, has it?
Couple weeks.
It seems like it.
Joseph, you a Tide fan yet?
No.
No, you got to. I know your son Jackson's converting.
I kind of think so, because now every picture I see of him, he's got on a Bama shirt.
There it is.
Greg, little fine ball.
How are you?
Good, pretty good, man. Paul's on a roll, ain't he?
He is dealing with knuckleheads every day.
That guy yesterday called him the Bama Network.
Yeah.
Bama Network. But before we do anything else, I know Zack's ready, Coach Pugh's ready. Got a big game coming up Friday night. Playoffs.
Yes.
But right now, let's do the weather, cause times are a-changing, ain't they?
49 degrees out there right now, but yes, it's going to warm up just a little bit today. We're going to see temperature, well, no rain to really worry about, but we're going to see temperatures around 50, about 54 degrees today. That's cold enough, isn't it? You think that's awesome? Oh, I don't
Guess
think
you're running
so.
track, it would be.
But look at the rest of the forecast. Now, we do have the rain will be moving in, and 52 for your high tomorrow, 44 Saturday, 26 for that low. Goodness gracious. Do you love this weather, Coach?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, the football ones do. SaveWithGloria.com if you're looking for a new mortgage, want to refinance, or pre-qualify. And the full graphic. There it is. Veterans Program takes place at East Limestone in the gymnasium. Celeste says, tell everyone to come on out. Veterans are welcome for breakfast in the library at 8:30 a.m. Program will start at 9.
And while we're talking about that, the Veterans Day Parade is celebrating its 11th year. Dusty's dad was the Grand Marshal of that several years ago.
I remember that. My dad a couple of
Yeah, he
years
was. He
back.
was up there. Your dad, we couldn't get him to open up any that day.
No, he just wouldn't talk,
He wouldn't
would he?
talk very much. Actually, Reggie took over the whole show, to know the truth.
He's awesome.
Come
It will
on,
be
you ready
Saturday.
to roll tide, man? You're right on that prediction the other day.
Where is shut up?
He's in Oregon. He's converted to now he's
He's a Bama fan.
Win that game.
He's one in there.
He did.
That's right.
Zach, we're gonna get to you in just a second over there. They don't want you to feel isolated
Left out.
by in any way. Well, don't get too happy about it.
I'm here with all my friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too,
You've
Zach.
got
I'm starting to know
friends,
the feelings, Zach.
You've got friends.
So, Joseph, what's it like to be an Auburn fan these days?
Well, it's all about next year.
Yeah.
You know what?
that last year.
They
Yeah,
think
that's
they're going
true.
to get Hugh Freeze as offense coordinator.
Auburn,
so.
Did you watch Auburn game Saturday?
God bless
I did not. I listened to it on the radio.
They were beat. Done,
Yeah,
weren't they?
couldn't
Yes.
believe it.
Out of
Came
here.
back.
All A&M had to do was run the ball.
He can redshirt
they
this
started
year.
throwing.
He can redshirt this year as a fan if he
Missed that
likes.
field goal, and that's
Yeah.
what started the door.
All right, talk a little politics. Front page USA Today this morning. Y'all knew this was coming. Jeff Sessions sacked is what they're saying here. He turned in his resignation. So,
He was fired, right?
well,
He was
and
forced to
asked
resign.
asked to resign.
Yeah.
And he was the first one to come out for.
That's kind of
that's what blew my mind.
Negotiations were going on, and I was doing my own negotiating for my new contract. I was kind of asked to resign.
I got you.
So,
So you've
No,
been
the
there.
famous quote was, I think we're too far apart. What are you going to do if we can't work this out? I'm going to quit. All right, big boy.
yeah, that's a true story. Yesterday we ran, this
That's
week,
right.
Brad
Ego
pulled
this big.
I wasn't here Tuesday because I thought I might get wet during the storm, so we ran a piece from 1992 when I just
You
left
didn't want
31
anyone
with
out
George
in the
Lindsay.
storm.
Oh, Goober.
Making his first appearance with me. Yeah,
Goober.
yeah. My contract negotiation skills ain't very good.
Learned a lesson, though.
When the owner of the TV station tells you, "This is my damn TV station," you know,
Those are quotes,
That's
too.
true.
maybe you need to go buy your own. I did.
I did.
He didn't have to say I made that part up. Did I?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to sports right now. A guy who knows it all, because I gave him plenty of stuff to talk about this morning. Zach, you got 30 seconds.
All right. Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County, and also by Applebee's Tailgate Talk. We'll be back live at Applebee's Saturday morning. And we were at the Convoy of Hope, and wow, that was something else last Saturday. It was
Awesome.
It blew my mind. I told Todd and Tom and Tim on the show that it was just exceeded expectations, and I know Freddie and Jason, those guys did a great job. Basketball has already started. We'll talk football here in a second, but basketball's already started.
Wait a minute, let's talk about college basketball first. Can Duke be beaten?
I don't know. That kid, they're already calling him the next LeBron. That's not a lot of pressure to put on a kid.
They beat Kentucky 118-84.
He's
And
6'8".
Kentucky was number 4.
He's 6'8", 285, I think.
And can move.
And they're already saying he's number 1 pick in the draft next year.
He just played one game.
He's played 1 game, and they're already putting that on him. That's too much on a kid.
Wow, that's pressure.
But they have to go one and
You have
done
to go to
now.
college.
No, they don't
Brad.
have to. LeBron didn't go to college.
Well, they
There's a
started
new
again. Now
rule.
they're fixing to take it away, but they started back again where you have to go one and done. They stopped that a few years ago, Jamie, where you come straight out of
I
high
was keeping
school.
up with basketball.
Okay. Anyway, locally, Lindsay Lane beat
I don't watch it.
Elkmont 68-61. Tommy Murr 40 points. But you know
Actually,
what?
if you read
He
it,
shot
43 points, Zach.
He got 43, but he shot 23 free throws. That means he got a little home cooking, it sounds like. But hey, made 19 to 23. That's what you got to do when you get the free throws.
Where did they play?
At Lindsay Lane.
Okay.
So
You know them Christians would call that game fair, Zach.
it ain't the school calling. It's the Alabama High School Athletics.
Can't beat 'em. Got
It's the
Jesus.
referees. The referees are calling, not the school. Ask Coach Pugh about referees.
What's their mascot? Jesus freak?
Hey, high school playoffs start this weekend, like I said. Athens will be traveling to Homewood. Everybody come on out Friday night to watch Boaz play East Limestone at Cavender Field. Those are 2 of the big games around here. Also, in 7A, Mountain Brook, Austin. 6A, Pelham at Hartselle. Decatur at Jackson Olin. 5A, Brewer at Southside. 3A, Clements at Piedmont. 1A, Talladega County at Faultville. 10-0.
Wow.
Winter Brewer at R.A. Hubbard
don't
and Decatur
shrink.
Heritage at Spring Gardens. So get out and support all your local teams.
Spring Garden.
That's
If you want to come watch good football tomorrow night, come to East Limestone. You're going to see some good, hard-hitting
Got any
football.
VIP seating over there?
Sure do. That's where Zack said.
I'll be on the sideline
Call a high chair.
with my boots. I'll be out there. You'll see me running around with footballs and towels.
my goodness.
No, I won't have stilts, Brad. I got boots. I do have boots. Hey, dramatic rally saves Auburn season. That's the story they're seeing right now. I mean, Auburn went from the depths of defeat to the thrill of victory on that one. So they pulled out a big victory, and the AD at Auburn's come out and gave Gus the voted.
Now, what's
Vote
that
of
tell you?
confidence.
You're guaranteed to get $32 million to pay out, and now you got a vote of
That
confidence.
means you're getting fired.
That means you got one more chance.
Did y'all see the
It's on its
articles
way.
written that said had Auburn gotten beat by A&M like they should have? Said everybody down there, the AE, all of them were going through their sofas and everything looking for change, trying to come up with the cash to pay it
Well,
off.
I mean, you think he's going to lose to Georgia and we're going to lose to Bama, so.
But you can't blame Gus. I mean,
He'll be
he's
7-5.
set, man.
Well, Gus is the coach. Yeah, you can blame him.
I mean, really,
Hey,
can't blame him.
Alabama.
His won't help.
Wait a minute. I was down at Dixie Auto Parts this week, and Richard down there, one of the owners, told me that a guy, and he goes to church with him in Rogersville, married Gus's daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that? Good for him.
At least somebody's getting married. Right?
Yeah, somebody's getting married. I'm 55. Oh, yeah, there's me and Gus right there.
Yeah.
Could have had her, Zach.
I could have had Gus's daughter. Oh, wow.
Wouldn't that be
Hey,
something?
I think we predicted a big victory last Thursday on this show
I
about
did.
Alabama.
Zach, would you
and
date an Auburn
came
fan?
through. Huh?
Would you date an Auburn fan?
Why not? Yeah, I'd date her.
Zach would date an A&M fan. Alabama A&M.
I wouldn't even hold it against him at this point in time.
Hey, I'd date Tennessee. Hey, I'm not discriminatory on that.
The Duggars in Arkansas, they got a girl for him, about 13.
Yeah.
13 of them.
The others here in Athens probably do.
Hey, but like I said, too, at Alabama
Or
Road,
the Brumets.
they look great as always, and now we're getting ready for Mississippi State. And some scouts, like I said, thank goodness Tua is only a sophomore, but they say within a couple of years he could be a potential #1 draft pick.
Yeah.
They putting a lot of praise on that kid.
Coming up later in
But
the
he's
pro-
that good.
You through?
Back to you, Jamie.
Coming up later in the program, I'm going to be talking about Dixie Auto Parts. We were down. Y'all heard about that Rodney Smith
Yeah,
guy?
I saw that.
Well, that's a
Well,
great
we were
guy.
there
what
too,
he
the same
did.
day the paper was. We were out there
Raising
together,
men,
but we're going to run
long
that
hair.
story today.
Wow.
I think I mentioned it like 2 years ago, and he started actually
did
3 years
mention
ago.
it. You did?
Didn't
Yeah, you did.
he's from Bermuda, goes down to A&M. He started this. He stopped one day, and he'll tell the story in a minute because I interviewed him. He stopped one day to help this lady cut her grass, old lady, and he thought, well, so now he's gone to all 50 states, and next year he's expanding to other countries.
7 continents.
Thank you, Zack, for backing me up on that. Were you there when we were talking to him? What continent is he going to, Zack?
I just watched your video yesterday.
Is it already on? Okay, well, your segment's
It's on
over.
Facebook.
Anyway, we'll have that. Dixie. Anyway, Toro presented them with a lawnmower. And since Dixie's like the largest Toro dealer
blower
in this part
and
of the
some
country,
fuel as well.
Anyway, we'll get to that in the second half hour. But did want to ask y'all one question. What was the #1 city in America for ratings for the Alabama-LSU game?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Ding, 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 right. They had a
70 share.
They had a 70 share of the friggin' audience.
That's amazing.
There was a lot of people in Limestone.
Normally it's
You know
about
how
40.
big that is?
Yeah, 40 or 50 is big normally.
NBA basketball is about a 50. It's the highest rated city in America for NBA basketball, too.
Yeah.
Birmingham.
You're not gonna miss
The Alabama
sports.
LSU game had 8 or 12 million viewers. It was the biggest game of the year on TV. By the way, Joseph, Bama won big.
Yeah, oh, I watched it.
We'll roll tide in a moment. We'll play
It's a good
Judge
game.
Jamie. Y'all hang on.
I watched it.
I'm not for socialism.
Hey! Now it's time to play Judge Jamie. And we'll explain. Everybody's playing up here multiple times. Brought to you by Zeke. One love here. He'll be with us soon.
Huh?
Yeah, next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, Zeke's going to be, y'all, if he don't come see us, y'all go see him. All right, here's the wrong answer, Joseph. Pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
Right answer. Here we go. Buying the sausages this morning.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. What is the official name of the groundbreaking to take place on November 16th in Limestone County?
What's the name of the groundbreaking?
Yeah.
Tear it up?
No, the name of the company.
Oh,
Bomar?
No, they already dumped one there of bread. So.
Future money.
Mazda
They need to tear
Toyota.
that up.
Duh.
That's right, not Toyota
Not
Mazda.
Toyota Mazda, Mazda
Mazda
Toyota.
Okay.
Hey, I watched the last Limestone County Commission. That was congratulations to Mark Yarborough on a good
You got
job.
that, Brad. It's the same question. I got a question here. How many loads of gravel basically are being taken from Gray Road traveling to the future site of Mazda
6
Toyota?
million.
Loads of gravel.
Let's
Loads of
say
gravel.
1 million.
6,000.
A day is what I meant.
Oh,
Oh,
50.
1,300.
200 to be exact.
200 loads.
Is it really going to be 6 million loads?
Good
gonna be
morning,
something like
Sharon.
that.
Happy wedding day.
Makes sense.
Or week, rather.
The new city council president of the Huntsville City Council is how old?
62.
71.
30.
Let you have it.
29.
29. He just
29.
got elected. 29 years old.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, here we go. An Alabama question, Coach Jeff Pugh, East Limestone State champions this year. Alabama is averaging 565.5 yards per game. The current record is 484.5 in 1984. They're also, Reggie, averaging 51.3 points a game. What is the previous record held? Of 43 a game was in what year?
1995.
78.
73.
95.
1970.
64.
1945.
Good gracious.
That's a while ago.
1945. All right, here's another question. You Alabama fan, soon to be Alabama fan. Everybody here's Alabama fan, but you and Brad.
That's all right.
Here's one for you.
You're holding your
Be
ground.
different.
In Alabama's this was before the game the other day. In Alabama's 9 coin tosses, what is the record win heads and tails?
9-0.
8-1.
No, I ain't looking on my phone on
The
that.
record is 4
Sorry, Brad.
wins and 5 losses. Now they're complaining because LSU should have taken the ball to start with. And I agree with you, Coach B. We'll talk more about it later. That was a targeting call on that touchdown, but they were afraid to call it.
Yeah.
By you.
Yeah, they were scared. They were scared of them bottles and stuff coming out of the stands.
How many of y'all have been to Huntsville's campus number 805?
I have not.
No, I ain't.
Former Butler High School, right? How many different tenants are in there right now?
5.
14.
17. Restaurants,
Really?
bar, tattoo parlor, hair salon, throwing axe range.
I heard that ice cream place in there is like really, really good. Yeah.
The campus takes its name from the zip code.
Right.
Well, now there's a place in there called Lone Goose Saloon, a bar that operates out of what did it used to be?
Janitor's closet.
The guy that owns it is Danny George, who graduated in 1966. What?
Restroom.
English classroom. He said, we didn't enjoy class that much, and all we had to do back then was study. Now, you couldn't even chew gum then. Now I can drink anything I want in my old classroom. He said, how's that for poetic justice?
Oh, he actually went there.
Yeah, and he owns the bar now that's in his room.
Wonder what the rent is in that place.
Expensive.
You won't know that. You gonna find out?
Well,
Let's move the show over there.
no.
Get a studio, do it right
You
there.
can sell your water.
Yeah.
You won't be seeing me.
Me, P2.
Zack, you come right by there. Oh, here we go.
No,
High
that's
turnout at
my-
polls. Everybody got out and voted. It was a historical turnout.
Yeah, it was.
How many members of Congress were on the ballot?
Good question.
500.
210.
What check, Todd? 435.
There you go, Todd the bot.
Todd the Bob. Here we go. How many vehicles were stolen? If you could have a seat, sir, we'd appreciate it. How many vehicles were stolen last year in the U.S.?
150,000.
300,000.
350,000.
220.
773,139. What was the
That's a lot of
leading
vehicles.
city in Alabama to have vehicles stolen?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
You'd think.
Hodgersville.
Mobile.
Mobile would be the first one.
Really?
Mobile.
So they can ship them out overseas.
Right here.
Chop shop.
Those Serbian drug lords, you know.
What's the big news that happened in NASCAR this week?
They stripped Kevin Harvick of his win
Morning,
and
Mike.
40 points.
It's about
40
time.
points. Way to go,
What
Zach.
happened?
Spoiler.
Illegal spoiler.
He won the race and they didn't tell him till yesterday that
What is the number of his car?
number
4.
4.
4. Hey, good. How'd y'all know that?
We go.
He's the one guy in here that watched
Hey, was it a race at Texas this weekend?
I'm a redneck.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, well, the race at Texas a couple weekends ago, I happened to watch a little of it. There was nobody in the stands. It was ridiculous.
All right, here we go.
Anyway.
Thanks for sharing.
Who right now in Philadelphia is more popular than the Liberty Bell?
Rocky Balboa.
Joel,
Answer, but wrong.
Harper wins.
Bryce Harper. They want
Bryce
him.
Harper is
They want
right.
him in the Phillies.
Okay.
What did he turn down for the
300
national?
million.
Huh?
Who does that?
300 million.
Who does that?
I want him to go to Braves, but
Because he can get 400 million from the Philadelphia.
he's not.
Nah,
100. Come on.
nobody.
That's 40 million a year.
Nobody's with it.
Right.
The Phillies don't pay it.
40 million.
I think the Braves would have given him 30.
That's only
ridiculous.
39.9
That's
million
stupid.
more than I make a year.
That's stupid. That don't make no sense.
No, it doesn't.
Wow.
You should have gone into baseball.
I got the name for it. I just don't have the talent. Reggie Jackson.
Here we go.
You hit some home runs one time in the World Series.
How many postal workers like Wolverine, our mailman, were bitten by dogs last year?
3,000.
Nationwide?
Yeah.
3,000.
5,000.
1,500.
6,244. That wraps up the easy section. Here we go. Here we go. Clint,
Jesus, like
you being a history major, you'll know all about this right here.
pressure.
Huh? For the first time ever, a man has been charged with a crime in one of the coldest spots on the world. It was fueled by alcohol and a tiny working area.
Siberia?
2 Russian scientists, Sergin Savista and Sergin Salvinsta and Olgin Belagosa. What was their problem? Why did one stab the other one? They're Russian scientists. They're up at where it's very cold.
He stole his hat.
They're engineers.
One of them broke wind.
No, he stole his vodka.
Stole his
Good answer.
Stole his
Why did he
coat.
stab him?
Stole his coat.
Farting on him.
No.
All they got to do up there, basically, besides cut and win, probably, and cut cheese and pass win, is reading.
Right.
Well, one guy kept ruining the ending of the books. The other guy was reading, so he got tired of it and stabbed him.
Oh, that's a good reason to stab somebody.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
like-
Started with the book first.
Right?
only Dusty would have known the answer to that question.
Goodness.
God bless.
There's a business called The Battered Wife, and they're getting a lot of complaints about it, the name of it, because of what's going on. The lady that owns it, what was her former occupation?
She was a dancer.
Boxer.
Parole officer.
I'm gonna let you have it, Reggie, because she was an ex-policeman,
Okay.
and she's getting because she called it like that. All right, since y'all are such big football fans here, what happened to the Army cadets last week
They won the Commanders.
before they played Air Force?
They stole the Falcon.
They stole the 22-year-old
Air Force
Falcon, and they thought they'd have to euthanize it, but the bird lived.
And they got in a fight after the ball game.
What is the name of the Army's mascot? What is the name of Navy's life mascot? Come on, you're a Navy man.
Oh, you can't. If they gonna kick
Bill the
him-
Goat. That was the right answer, Coach.
I
Bill
can't
the Goat.
believe Skip didn't get it. He's a Navy guy.
Submarines don't have mascots.
Where you gonna put him?
They just have targets.
That's a good answer.
I don't know. Dusty.
There's
You're a
new
submarine
book.
or you're a target.
Hey, get your own show. you and Fine Palm meet up all the time anyway. Here's a new book out called True or Pooh, P-O-O.
True or poo?
Only Clint Legg would know the answer to this question. It's a trivia question about animals. Can horses vomit?
No,
Good answer. Why can't they?
they just can't.
That's even better.
Do polar bears eat penguins?
Yes.
Yes.
Wrong answer? No. They only eat seals.
Well,
There's
gee.
crap in the woods.
Do camels carry water in their humps?
Yes.
Wrong answer. No.
They carry it in their bladders, right?
How long can camels go without water?
30 days.
10 days.
7
going on.
days.
I was gonna say.
My camel went 30 days.
How do octopuses have sex?
They're tentacles.
Internally.
But how do they do that?
No idea, Jay.
Rub
Rub
'em.
Say something. I'm afraid
They
I'll
have
kick off the show.
detachable penises
Of course they
when
do.
they hit their mate, and then they die shortly after that.
Please, Brad.
Come on.
There it is.
Called Sonic Paradise.
But here's a real question. Then I got one more.
Oh, man.
Can
We need to
licking,
know this.
can licking a toad
Whoa.
on the back give you a high?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is, how'd y'all know that was the right
I
answer?
don't know. I
Because
heard
he
it
did
somewhere.
a few years
It
ago.
gives you hallucinations and makes you
Licking
feel
toad.
good.
No, I've done some stupid stuff, but I've never licked a toad.
Come on, Joseph. Evidently you have.
Better get with it.
No.
Huh?
You know that dude that swallowed that slug recently?
He died.
He
He
died.
died.
8 years later. Had been paralyzed. His mama hadn't been taking care of him. Pitiful.
A guard
story.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, on a
On a
dare.
dare at a party.
He swallowed a slug.
Yeah.
Take
Yep.
one snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from now on, only
my
lick a toad.
Wasn't he an Olympic swimmer or something?
Yeah, something
Wow.
like that.
That's
All
just
right,
a
last
tragic
question.
story.
What to say about that?
Last question.
Good night.
Everybody's going to get in on this. We discussed this last night. The main thing we discussed last night at home.
TMI.
Here we go. If you gonna answer, here we go. All right, you know now if you're transgender, you can get your sex changed and you can do all that. A lot of people doing that.
You go ahead.
Okay. A man 69 over in Britain has sued his county government. He wants to be identified. He's 69 years old. He says if transgender people can, there he is right there. He's a motivational speaker. He feels 20 years younger than he looks, he says. His deal, what is he wanting to do? What has he filed a petition to do?
To be a high school student?
To be called Loretta.
He only wants one breast.
He is fine. We're going to talk about it. Here's what he's done. He has filed a petition and threatened to sue, and is suing right now the government, that he wants to be identified 20 years younger on his birth certificate and license, where he can have better benefits because he has the strength and everything of a 49-year-old. So the
Oh,
question
come
is,
on,
guys,
dude. You're 69, you're 69.
if you want to change, how old would you want to be, Reggie?
45,
What are you now?
45.
Joseph?
With the knowledge I have now, I'd want to be 21 again.
Oh, exactly.
Well, now okay, 21 again. You got to keep your same body.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
I'd be a man.
I'd rather have my body at 21.
Okay.
But you have your knowledge.
Well, the same thing. I'd rather be 15 or 16 with all the knowledge I got.
You'd get arrested.
I'd be in charge of Limestone County.
You'd get arrested. Would y'all want to change ages?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to be?
I'm going back to being a kid again where somebody takes care of me for a change.
But I mean, you got to keep you can just legally change to be. So you'd be like 6 or 7 years old and looking like that.
Playing for the University of Alabama.
Absolutely.
I'm good at school, I promise you that.
What was my age?
Absolutely.
Hey,
35.
I'm still the same age. I'm still the same size.
Oh yeah, okay. Here was my first. What'd you say?
Except
Zach?
I'm bigger. I'm bigger. I'm
I
bigger
want
though,
you
bro.
to be 35, 25 or 35. You know why? That makes Gloria a cougar.
You're a sick man.
Yes, I am. Thank you. We'll take a break. Come back with the coach in just a moment. Y'all, hang on.
That's funny.
Yes, it is. Good morning, everyone. 49 degrees out there. Let's quickly go over the forecast. Earlier, I said no rain to worry about. That actually, the rain is going to be moving in late this evening. It may even be overnight hours, but 49 degrees right there, according to the Weather Channel. You know, there's mixtures.
31 and 48.
What do they know? High temperatures today of 55, tomorrow 52. A cold Saturday with a high of 44.
I am the amazing Swami from worlds unknown.
Brought to you by All Star Plumbers and How Medical O&P.
Coach's Corner up here this morning.
It is.
How are you, Clint?
Awesome.
Now, y'all out of school Monday, right?
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. We just plugged the Veterans Day celebration you got going on at East Limestone.
Awesome.
8:30 breakfast with the veterans. There it is right there. 9 o'clock program
And
will begin.
if that was at West Limestone, they wouldn't be feeding anybody because y'all don't have a kitchen. Is that right, Greg?
Yeah, we're eating out of Sugar Creek.
That
All
is
right,
correct.
Coach, you got a big game coming tomorrow night. Boaz at Cavender Field. What's the feeling?
Don't know too
They any
much.
good?
They're good. So
The Pirates.
the weather, we hope the weather holds off so that it doesn't affect the field. So the field's already wet, so we don't need
All
any
right,
more
if it
rain.
does rain like she just said in the weather,
It's
well, how
going
does
to.
that affect you?
You know, it's according to what kind of footing you got, but some things you can't do if it's real wet. But our field's pretty short, cut pretty short, so doesn't affect it as bad. But they're big, and they've got a lot of size, got some speed, got some good skill players. So I expect it to be a real good game.
Appreciate you bringing your seniors up here. Some stout-looking
Yeah.
dudes you had up here
Good
last week. Hope they
crew.
enjoyed themselves up here. What about another football season coming to an end here in a couple of weeks, AD director?
Well, I watched them Saturday from Hoover at a softball tournament. I was watching them with guys I didn't know. yelling and screaming. Talking about Alabama? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, we can talk about Alabama if you want to.
We'll talk about Alabama. They look real good. We're talking about him.
You mean you didn't get to see the LSU game?
Well, bits and pieces.
Really?
That'd be a no.
So what are you involved in right now with your girls? What all do they do?
Softball. And now my youngest one's in basketball. My oldest one's fixed to play volleyball.
Y'all just a ball-playing team.
I hope forever.
Well, sounds like it. Back to football. Great season, though, 8-2. Mm-hmm. Did you expect this when you? I didn't expect you undefeated.
We had a lot of people coming back, so I thought we'd be pretty good. But in the middle of the season there, I had my doubts about where we were headed because we wasn't able to run the football like I thought we should have against Athens or Madison Academy, but we've gotten better. And hopefully that'll help us.
Once you win tomorrow, Friday night, what happens?
Looks like we're going to be on a bus ride, and more than likely Mortimer, Jordan. I say get upset. Morris, Alabama, right outside of Birmingham.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't get out much.
It's before you get to when you go into 65 in Birmingham, that big, huge house on the right, the white one.
Yeah.
It's before you get there.
Oh, that's where Country Boy Eddie lives down there. You ever heard of him?
Wow. Yeah. You used to watch that? Yeah, man.
He's still alive.
He lives in Warrior.
Yeah, I talk to him about every month or two. He wants me to do his funeral.
Awesome.
Yes, he
He's
does.
80. I saw a Country Over story run on the other day. It was 55, and that was 85, I think. So, yeah, do the math on that. Still lives on the home place he grew up on.
He still has the shag carpet.
Yeah, in his house.
The original green
Awesome.
shag carpet.
Hey, so does Zack.
Yeah,
Yes, he does.
Zach's got shag.
Yes, he does.
Beanbags.
Hey, Greg, what do y'all got going on now?
He does.
Well, in addition to eating out of a box, we have cross country got state championships this Saturday down at Moulton. Oakville Indian Mound's got 3 girls, 3 boys running.
Good. Right, let's talk about Alabama football. Now, last week, I predicted 30-point victory. You did. I forgot what your...
I said 38-14. Close enough.
Close enough. I said 30. I said 42-13.
I said 45-14.
Okay. You talked to Feinbaum any about the ball game? He said that Herb Street told him it was going to be 42-13.
Yeah, I talked to him about it on Monday, and then yesterday.
You know, he knows Feinbaum.
They were talking, a couple of this LSU caller calls up and says, so Paul, just hang with me, but what are our chances of getting into the college football playoff?
I heard that.
And the guy, and Paul goes, none. He goes, no, really, Paul, seriously, what are our chances?
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, he goes, you're not listening to me. You have no chance, okay? And then this guy, Fred from Plano, is an LSU fan, calls up and says, it's just like 2007. And I said, no, it's not. That was a BCS time frame. Yeah. You've lost 2 games.
You know how that one went.
You got your lunch handed to you.
Hey, by the way, that was a targeting call on that first play.
No doubt.
They weren't going to call anything on LSU.
And I don't. It's football. I don't think they ought to be calling it, period. But by the rule, that was a blow to the head with the crown of the helmet.
Did LSU do any holding in that game?
Yes, they did.
Every play.
All right. Feinbaum explained one thing this week, and then I'll get off the subject. Then we'll talk about Mississippi State right quickly. But people kept calling in from Bama saying they don't like Gary Danielson because he talks about LSU. Well, and Feinbaum brought up a very good point. He said Danielson has to keep a game interesting because it ain't just Bama people watching the game. So,
we don't care who's watching the game.
All right, what do y'all think about Mississippi State? They got the #1 defense in the SEC.
It's not going to matter.
Don't matter.
I don't see anybody beating Alabama unless some injuries occur.
All right. You know what I started to call Feinbaum? What do you say?
45-14.
I like 50. So, you know what I started to call Feinbaum about yesterday?
What?
I'm tired of him being in New York. I know every person that's on that tour boat that's going up and down the dang river out there.
He needs some new video.
I said, I'll get Greg to give me the good number to call. I'll call up there. But anyway, all right, guys. So beat down with Mississippi State, right?
I think they'll beat them handily.
All right. All right, yeah, the other day, Gloria and I were down at Dixie Auto Parts. Some of our great friends down there, Peggy, Richard, Ryan, Bill, the whole bunch down there. They gave a Toro lawnmower to Rodney Smith. Rodney Smith's the guy from A&M, Alabama A&M. He's from Bermuda. He got this deal going on a couple years ago when he stopped and helped a woman cut her grass. Since then, he's been to all 50 states, getting kids involved.
Raising men's lawn care.
Yeah. Raising kids, and now they do
Raising
girls
men.
too, cutting grass. So the guy's got it going
He'll
on.
get it right here in a minute.
Here's that presentation that Ryan made down there at Dixie Auto Parts a couple of days ago. And Rodney, he's got a whole mission going on. We'll be back in a minute. Y'all hang on.
Hey, Rodney. How you doing? Hey, one of Toro's biggest slogans is count on it. And I feel like Raising Men's Lawn Care Service embodies Toro's slogan of count on it because of what you're doing with the young children and teens in the communities nationwide. So it's our honor to present on behalf of Toro this Toro Personal Pace self-propelled mower.
Yes, sir.
And this Toro blower and some fuel for your lawnmower. And hopefully this will help you along the way.
It will.
And
Appreciate it.
thanks from us and Toro for what you're doing. You're doing a good job.
Yes, sir. All right.
Now, about how many yards you've cut already in 3 years?
Over 2,000.
2,000?
Over 2,000. Then we have the kids that take part in the 50-yard challenge. So 20 of them, about 25 have completed it. And currently we have 265 kids nationwide, including 1 in Canada, 7 in Bermuda, England, and 3 in Australia that are taking part in it. So
Now,
it's a lot
what
of kids.
gave you the idea for this 3 years ago?
I was leaving Alabama A&M where I was attending school when I came across an elderly man outside mowing his lawn and it looked like he was struggling, so I pulled over and I helped him out. And that night I decided I'll start mowing free lawns, and that once more act of kindness turned into this foundation eventually, and here we are today.
So how's the foundation going?
It's going pretty good. I just finished another nationwide tour. I started my nationwide tours last summer. I done another one this summer, and I just finished one this past October. So
what do you do when the grass dies?
Oh, we rake leaves. Yeah.
What's the name of that charity?
Rake leaves.
Blow them.
Yeah, I use the mower and we just rake them.
Well, how do people donate to your charity?
On our website at weareraisingmen.com.
Now, what do you know about cutting grass?
I know a little bit, not too much, just a little bit.
They don't have you cutting grass at A&M?
No. I graduated, so I graduated my master's this past May.
Congratulations.
So where do you go from here with this lawn cutting thing?
We're trying to get kids involved all around the nation. Next summer, I'm planning to do something called 7 Continents, 7 Lawns. We're going to travel to all 7 continents, mowing free lawns for the elderly, disabled, single moms, and veterans to get more kids involved in our 50-yard challenge.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Athens, Alabama, and Dixie Auto Parts.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Rodney, for coming by, buddy.
All right.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to take a picture with this and the...
Yeah, do that.
I was going to say with this one.
Yeah, I'm going to put this on. I mean, you just put a logo on the back.
Put this somewhere else besides.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in this.
Kind of while I talk about our buddy Tim Anderson over at, man, if I was an Auburn fan, I don't believe I can go to church out there.
That'd be tough. That'd be tough.
Dusty McLemore up here, Reggie Jackson. Reggie's in the middle. And Joseph, got any car shows going on?
I do. You want me to talk about
go
it
ahead,
now?
right now.
Yeah.
Well, first thing we got is the Veterans Day Parade. Our Mustangs are planning to drive in it.
We just talked about that, Dusty. Your dad was a Grand Marshal. Joseph's dad was a Grand Marshal.
Yep. So Mustangs drive for our veterans. It starts at 11, so line up about 10:30 at the old high school across from McDonald's. Free chicken stew afterwards. So come on up and join us. If you don't have a Mustang, you can go at the end of our line.
Okay, you just clarified old high school across from McDonald's, because everybody says high school now.
That's why I'm saying
3 different ones.
Because everybody's been asking me, and I was like, well, we're at the old high school. And they're like, well, where? And I'm like, well, it's across from McDonald's.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I know. So anyway, there you go.
Oh, that one.
Ho 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 Christmas show down in Coleman at the Coleman Train Depot.
Easy, Reggie.
That is from 8 to 3. They're having an auction and a bunch of stuff. There are proceeds for Christmas Love of Coleman. It is that time for, Toys for Tots and those kind of things. So
Yes, we need to be talking about that.
seems like there's another one. Where is it? Oh, Hartsville. Yeah, I knew there was another one at Railroad Street. So Toys for Children cruise in, bring an unwrapped toy to that one. And then seems like there was one last one. Yes, St. Jude's Memphis Marathon Weekend. That's in Ardmore. I guess that's First Baptist Church, Ardmore Cruise In. I just found out about that one, so I don't know many details, but Cody Green, that one's from 2 to 6. So kind of winding down these toy drives and those kind of things, a couple of parades. I think the Huntsville Veterans Day Parade is on Monday. So anyway, get out and enjoy the last few days before the cold weather.
Yeah. Let's talk about a real boy toy.
Talk to me.
What's going on, Reggie?
What's happening, Jamie? Thanks for having me. It's good to be back.
Are you flexing?
Good to have you back.
No, now I'm flexing.
Get it out.
Now I'm
Do that
flexing.
again. Do that again.
Chesticles, baby. Chesticles, baby.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Lord.
So
These guys.
I do it with belly.
Yeah.
How do you get like that?
Well, you know, these are implants you get them at Walmart. Buy one, get one.
So what's going on in the motivational world of Reggie?
Well, you know what, man? God is good. I have a fantastic opportunity to be the face up and the spokesperson for an organization that's going nationwide to help change some lives and motivate our more mature crowd. Try to put that zest back in your life. So
Wait a minute, more mature
I'm excited.
crowd?
Well,
Like,
you know,
what are you talking
I
about?
would say the 35 on up.
Oh, okay.
So I'm excited to be a part of that. I have more
How's that gonna
information.
work?
Well, I have to tell you next time I'm on the show.
Oh, okay.
This is how I build up the suspense.
Oh,
It's a tease.
I got that from you. I learned that from you. So I'm excited
how's
about
it
it.
going next door, Mojo?
Be careful what you learn.
Mojo, he's a
take
character,
back
so
with you.
I'm excited. Mojo's he's got a lot of energy, so it's going great. He's giving
Hold
an
that shot a
opportunity.
second. Do that flex again. Now that's impressive, ain't it?
That is impressive.
Now
I
they're
used to
going to
be
go
able to do
home and
that.
try it.
How do people get in touch with you?
You can find me at, at P.H.I.T. You can call me at 256-621-0621 or Facebook and Instagram at Reggie Jackson Speaks or Snapchat, Sarge 5296.
Are you still working out?
You know what's funny? My daughter, when she was, I would say...
I can tell you what else is funny.
When she was
Sure.
3 years, I know, right? It's my nephew's shirt. He's like 6. But my daughter, she was 2 years old, and I would do my little flexing thing. So she sit there trying to flex, whatever. So I don't know. It's just funny. Kids, you did good, baby.
I wish I'd have his pullover on.
Hey,
Best that new haircut.
Yeah.
What's happening down Lindsay Lane? You had the missionaries. Are they still here?
No, Peter Mawili is in Estreda. They're in Washington, D.C. They went there with Eric and Susan for the week. They'll be back tomorrow, and they'll be staying with us over the weekend. And so, but we're having a Veterans Day celebration Sunday in honor of Veterans Day since it falls on Sunday this year. But we're looking forward to that, honoring our veterans. And, you know, we had a great Sunday with honoring our missionaries and encouraging them, so it was awesome.
Yeah, I noticed
Really
a
was.
great narration during that part, too.
Yeah, you did a good job on it.
Yeah,
You even got those names right. On
yeah, well, you did. You had the hard ones, though. But
You did have the hard
that's
one.
that's a good job over there. Talk about Convoy of Hope. What was your feelings on that?
It was
Saturday?
incredible. It really to see the churches come together and see all the volunteers. I found out yesterday had over 800 volunteers, and that's what it takes to do anything. You got to have volunteers. But it was just an awesome thing to see the church being the church, outside the church walls.
Yeah.
And so it was really cool thing. I really enjoyed it.
16 were saved.
Yeah, 16 was saved, a lot of decisions. And we followed.
175 people filled out a contact form,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
126 were open to being
That's
contacted
right.
back.
I mean, it was
so
a
that's
beautiful
awesome.
day. The
Beautiful
sun was
day.
shining. We gave away.
Great.
I don't know how many pair of shoes they gave away.
2,000 pairs of shoes, and I think
Yeah.
5,000
That's
bags
24
of
churches
Good
came.
stuff.
Freddie Leonard and them did a super job on that.
There's one guy got a pair of glasses. You think he gave him $1 million. He's
Did you
unbelievable.
see the post that Greg McAllister did on a little boy got glasses, and he was like, I can see the leaves. I mean, it was just incredible.
They gave away a lot. They
It
don't
really
get
was.
toys for tots too. Coming up, U.S. Marine Corps Reserve. We'll have some more people up here talking about that coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Also,
Yeah.
we're going to conclude today's program. John David Crow from over at
Innovative Media?
Friendship.
Friendship Methodist. One of our used to work with us up here, a great guy. He put together something slick looking too with his drone and everything. He does
And you can go
excellent
to his
work.
Facebook page if you need any of his services.
Yeah.
Roll Tide. We'll see a lot of y'all at Harvest, House of Harvest, coming up with Joe Carlucci
Saturday
from New
we'll
York
be there
City.
passing out
Saturday
pizza.
morning. Gonna be a little brisk out that way too. So here's that video from
Join
John
us.
David. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye-bye.
temptation. Everybody knows heartbreak.